Okay, new project time. Well, this is part of another project I did about decomposition. So, we need moss. And to be honest, I feel a little bad for this moss, because what we're going to be doing with it. Look at how dense this moss is. Fantastic for the project. Bought this little tray box, nice and cheap. Actually, ideal for this project.
So you got this moss, then you put it in your little box, then you actually hoovered it, babe?
It's the little things that make the big difference, right? Okay, the scene is set, and I think we're ready to move on. And it looks not too bad, considering what I'm going to be using it for. This is organic chicken, in case you're wondering. Does it make a difference? I doubt it. So I made a separate video of that time lapse. Not really acceptable to most people, so if you want to watch it, you can go and watch it.
Whoa, mold, disgusting.
Those who are a little sensitive might want to look away for a few seconds. Yeah, because you know what's coming. Look at the pile of maggots. Good God, the temperature in there rose by at least 10 degrees Celsius.
I think this little dude is so disgusted with the meat, he's turned vegetarian.
Okay, so this is the aftermath. Look at my poor moss. Oh, and look what's underneath the moss. I know it's disgusting, but that's fly larva. Okay, we're getting a little up close and personal here. Check out the teeth. Actually, they're not teeth. So what you're actually looking at here is the larva's mouth hooks.
The maggot secretes digestive enzymes onto the food and break it down. The liquid is then sucked up. Yummy, right?
So this meat they're on isn't rotten. It's actually a fresh bit of chicken I put down. So they're not actually eating this meat because, as we know, maggots only like to eat rotting flesh. You can tell that he's looking for rotten flesh. He's probing around.
I think we have all heard about how maggots are used on a festering wound to help remove the rotting flesh.
Did you know maggots can breathe through their ass? Now I wanted to show the full cycle of a fly. I'm setting the scene here to time-lapse a change from larva to pupa. These are the larvae. Actually, some are pupa. You can tell by the colour. Darker brown is a pupa, or the ones that are still moving are the larvae. I thought this would look nice for the time-lapse, but I don't think it's going to work, so let's change it around a little bit. So I think this is a better idea. I waited a couple more days until all the larvae turned into pupa. So bear in mind, this is my first time lapse of fly pupa. And to be honest, I kinda messed this up by setting the interval to 3 minutes. Instead of probably under 1 would have been ideal. It's amazing how such a large fly can come from such a small pupa.
This guy looks like he's just playing around. It's amazing how big they are coming from such a tiny sac, and most were full-sized flies.
So what do you guys think of this transformation? 2 weeks to transform into a fly, then about a month to exist, to lay more eggs, and the whole cycle begins again.
These guys were hoovered up when they were larvae. We had quite a few wriggling around the floor after his little project. There must have been hundreds and all covered in dust.
They're actually quite lucky. I opened the hoover bag.
Thank you.
Thanks all.